Hello, everybody. We all Moonwalkers live in the Yellow Submarine, and today, and yes, I am wearing the Doors shirts. This is the very first video I've ever worn the Doors shirt, and yes, if you already saw what I did on my social media, and by the way, if you have not went to my social media to follow me there, then go ahead and go to the social media that are in the description to follow me there. And yes, if you saw the picture, yes, I got this shirt, and yep. Today I am going to do another album review from The Doors. And I always think of The Doors as the one of the most underrated band of the '60s, in my opinion, because nobody knows them too well. They're not the biggest fans. I mean, me personally, I wasn't a big fan of The Doors until like now, because I do know some of their songs when I was younger. But yeah, by getting like the first three albums, I'm starting to becoming a bigger fan of The Doors. So this album review is gonna be Strange Days. Strange days have found us. This song, like yes, and today I'm gonna do like a track by track album review. But first, I just want to show you. And yes, I got the CD. I think this is like a remaster the '80s. I think I could be wrong, but yeah, this is pretty much what the album looks like when I get the CD. Just get a closer look. And yes, in the back cover, that's pretty much how. Yeah, but yes, I am going to do the track by track. I am going to do the track by track discussion. Well, I mean, not discussion, but like what my honest thoughts about this. My honest thoughts about the songs in there, and those are the song lyrics. So that if you don't know what he's saying, then you can just look at the booklet, pretty much. But yeah, that's it, pretty much. That's it for this CD. But yeah, this album cover of The Doors, Strange Days, this is absolutely my favorite. This is absolutely my favorite album cover because I was planning on doing an album covers like ranking them least favorite to most favorite. I'm gonna put this on my number one because pretty much it's just like a picture that doesn't really. I mean, it kind of does says The Doors, Strange Days on the left side right there, but yeah. I love this album cover. It's really different than the first one was, which which was the first album from The Doors, which was called The Doors. And if you have not check out my review of The Doors album, links in the description down below too. Check out my honest my review and my thoughts about this album. So yeah, today I'm going to do track by track album and what do I think about the tracks. But yeah. The first song starts off with a really good album title, which is Strange Days, which you already heard in the beginning. Yes, that's how the song goes. But this song, I already loved it right away, by the way. Love this song. Strange days have found us. And I love that, like, the piano in, like, I love the piano in the Marba from Ray Manzarek. It's really cool. I love them. And strange days have tracked us down. Ding, 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 ding. I love the instruments playing in the background too. I love it. And this song, I loved it right away too, because this is the first song on the album. And second track is "Your Lost Little Girl," or shall Jim Morrison say, "Your lost little girl." Yes, the first track I forgot to say. Like I love the track. The Strange Days song, I love that song. And this song, "You're a Lost Little Girl," really catchy. It's slow, and I loved it. Right, I mean, I didn't love it right away. It takes a couple of listens to get like used to how the song goes. Like track by track of how it goes. It took me like 6 listens already so far. Well, one extra listens for before the review. And this title, funny enough, that this song makes a references to this song makes a reference to a poet from 1794, written by William Blake, which is called "A Little Girl Lost," which is pretty funny. I didn't even know that, by the way. It was like a pretty sure Jim Morrison has a connection to William Blake. I could be wrong. He probably because he's very familiar with him. But yeah, this song, "Your Lost Little Girl," really catchy song. Your lost little girl. Really catchy song. Sorry, I just love this song so much. The third track is "Love Me Two Times." I love this song right away. I love this song. Oh, sorry, I thought the camera just shut off. But I was gonna say this song, "Love Me Two Times," is like I love this song right away. As soon as I heard it for the first listen, I was like, man, this song is catchy. I loved it. Love me two times, girl. Dun 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 dun. It's so catchy, and I especially love that really good piano solo from Ray Manzarek. He did a really good job on that. Like it's a really good piano solo by Ray Manzarek. He did a really good job on that one. Love Me Two Times was written by Robbie Krieger. If you didn't know that, this is a song that is written by Robbie Krieger, the guitarist of the band The Doors. You know, and yeah, I love this song right away for first listeners or second listeners actually, something like that. What the I love this song, by the way. Love that song. Fourth track is Unhappy Girl. This song is one of my favorite songs from this album. This one and Love Me Two Times are one of my favorite songs from this album. And so far, what I'm saying, yeah. Unhappy Girl is a really good song. Like, it's so catchy. Like, because like the Unhappy Girl just, I love the way it starts. It just sounds a little creepy at first, but then it just gets fun and awesome. Just going. I love the way it starts. I mean, it may sound a little creepy to you, but it sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the albums that are pretty. It's going through a darker tone in this album, pretty much. But this song is really catchy, and I was like, what is going on? Like when I listened to this song, I was like, oh my gosh, it's giving me goosebumps from listening to that beginning part. Unhappy girl, left alone when you're woo. Man, this song is good. I love this song because this is a song, or should we say a poem? Because think about it, Jim Morrison is a poet, and I love his songwriting poet in his in the songs. I love it. And basically the song's about a girl, because like it's really relevant today, and it's really relevant because it's like a girl who is afraid to swim in afraid to swim in mystery, and therefore that girl is unhappy with her life, stuff like that, and she would spend most of her adulthood pretty much regretting what happened to her when she was younger, stuff like that. But this song really catchy, and love the song. This is one of my favorite songs from this album, Unhappy Girl. And the next track is called Horse Latitudes. This song, whenever the first listeners, I was like, what is going on? Because it basically starts off, because this is like a poem of like this Jim Morrison, like is speaking like words of, like, because like it's really weird, and it's mostly a songwriting poet from Jim Morrison, and I loved it. For first listeners, I was like, what is going on? Because the song just starts off him saying, oh, for armor. Like, it's just like a lot of noises going on. I was like, what is going on, dude? Because this is like one of Jim Morrison's songs that he's basically like, talking about, because this song is basically because this song I've heard a lot that this song was written, the first song to ever be written by Jim Morrison. I could be wrong. But yeah, this song basically tells a tale of a ship that is forced to jettison its cargo, which consisting horse stuff like that, in order to survive, stuff like that. Yeah, that's basically what the tale is. What it's talking about. This song, first listeners, you may think it sounds weird. Don't. You're not the only one, because you're not alone on that one. Because when I first listened to this, I was like, what is going on? Like, it was weird, but then for more listeners, I'm just like, man, this song is pretty good. But it's kind of like, its song is good, but it's just like not really much of a song. It's basically telling a tale, basically. But I loved it. I still loved it nonetheless. But the sixth track is Moonlight Drive. On our moonlight drive, on our moonlight drive. Man, this song is pretty catchy, I'm not gonna lie. But this is like pretty much this song. I don't really have much to say about this song. It's pretty catchy. for pretty much third listeners or second listeners. Depends on how much you remember how it goes, stuff like that. Most of the albums, that what takes me to memorize how it goes is basically 5 or 6 listeners. And this song, sorry, just in case. Okay, sorry, I thought the camera just shut off on me. Sorry, I'm not used to it, but yeah, this song is Moonlight Drive is pretty good song, pretty catchy. And this song is pretty good. I like this song. Not really much to say about this song. So the next track is pretty much the only song pretty much people are going to be a little familiar with. And the next track is People Are Strange. This song is really good song. Although it's pretty played a couple of times on the radio, People Are Strange, but I still don't mind it. Because, I mean, this is from 1968, I believe. Or no, this was from 1967, at the end of the year, 1967, the album when it first came out. But this song, People Are Strange, is a really good song. Except the song that, like, because there was, like, because this song had a pretty depressing background where Jim Morrison was depressed at the time, where he went to Robbie Krieger's house and they went to the canyon to which a sunset at which Jim realized he was depressed, because if you're strange, people are if you're strange, people are strange. He then wrote the rest of the lyrics, which was about feeling alienated, something like that. So it's really good background too, if you didn't know. It has a pretty good background in it and good song. Has a really good message too. And I don't mind this song even though it's played a couple times. Just like Light My Fire, even though if it's overplayed, but I don't mind that song. It's a good song. But this song, really good song. When you're a stranger, when you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange, when you're a stranger, people are strange. Really good song. I love this song. My eyes have seen you. Or sorry, next track or the 8th track is My Eyes Have Seen You. Dun 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 dun. Really catchy tune right there. Really good song right there by really good guitar riff by Robbie Krieger. Sorry, I almost messed it up. But the song's really catchy. I loved it, and because this is actually fun fact. I didn't know this. I didn't know until now that this was actually one of the first songs the Doors have ever wrote, because they wrote it in Ray Manzarek's parents' garage in 1965, and I didn't even know this is one of the first Doors songs they ever wrote, which was a really shocking fact that I didn't know that, because at the time in 1965 when Robbie Krieger didn't join the band at the time, so pretty much it was basically Jim Morrison and Ray Manzarek. I think it was John Densmore and Ray Manzarek, or I think it was Jim Morrison and Ray Manzarek. I forgot which two of them. But Robbie Krieger wasn't there at the time, so he didn't join the band yet. So yeah, this song is really catchy. Nonetheless, really catchy song. My eyes have seen you. Dun, 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 dun. Television skies. Really catchy song. I'm not gonna lie. But the 9th track is I Can't See Your Face in My Mind. This song is really slow. I think this might actually be the slowest song on this album. Yeah, it is the slowest song on this album. Because basically, I don't mind slow songs. Like I said, I don't mind slow songs. But this is a song that's pretty depressing when you look at the lyrics too from this song. Because basically, Jim Morrison what he's saying in this song is basically the relationship that he has. I forgot her name was at the time, but because like at the time where he wrote this song was about where he appeared at the end of the relationship that he had with, I forgot her name was, but then like he has no interest in his lover anymore. So that's pretty depressing if you know what he's saying in the song. It's pretty depressing, but it's so good. Pretty slow. And I can't seem to find the right lie. Don't you cry. Really good song, slow song by Jim Morrison. And good vocals by Jim Morrison, I gotta say. And the final track on this album is When the Music's Over. This is, fun fact, this is actually my #1 favorite song from this album. Sure, it's long, but this song just does so well. It does so well making the longer running time. It's so good. Like this song is so good. Even though for first listeners you can't really memorize a lot of songs how it goes, especially for this song when the music's over. But this song is actually a good song. Like even though if it's really long, just like in the the Doors album, which was the End song, which is was really long. But I don't mind long songs because I don't mind it as long as even though if it's trying to be upbeat or trying to be like a like a like a basically like a dancer or dancers. But this song, when the music's over, is not really much of a dancing song, but it's basically just like sitting down, laying down, or listening to the song. But I remember the first time I listened to the song, I'm just like went like almost at the end where it just says, "We want the world and we want it now, and we want the world and we want it now." No, no, no! Like that part, I was like, "What the?" It jumped me a little bit. It jumped me a little bit. Well, I mean, I kind of knew something like that was gonna happen because I hear the drum roll too. I heard it too. But that music, it may scare one of you because it kind of did scare me a little, but not too much because I kind of knew something like that was gonna tell because of the drum roll from John Densmore. Did a really good drumming on that song. John Densmore, he did a good job on that one. And this song basically the lyrics is basically saying like when the music's over, or I'll just sing it. Just to get an idea how it goes. When the music's over. When the music's over, when the music's over, and I'm not trying to make it a joke, but that's how the song goes, by the way. But like at the end of the couple lines after the short poet, where he says, "Turn out the lights, turn out the lights, turn out the lights," like he's basically saying like you need music in your life. Because without music, there will be no life. Basically, that's what Jim Morrison is saying, I believe. Or yeah, that's what Jim Morrison is. Not I believe, but that's what Jim Morrison is basically saying, that you need music in your life, because if you don't have music in your life, then there's no like happiness or no like life without music, stuff like that. And this song has a really good message too if you hear it a bunch of times. But this song, I think it's like 11 minutes. Yeah, this song is 11 minutes, which because I know, like I said, it feels kind of long. But I don't mind long songs like that. But trust me, even for a person who are not familiar with the Doors and try to listen to the songs, they can't memorize how it goes, and the last track on the albums are long. But trust me, it's a much better thing to do than rather listen to what you hear today on the radio. Trust me on that one. Because this song has a good message. The End song from, the Doors, it had a good message too. And this song does have a good message too. But yeah, overall, this is actually, when the music's over, it's actually my number one favorite song from this album. Because this song has a really good message, and it's pretty cool, pretty good. I like this song. My number two favorite song, I don't know what I would choose. Might say Unhappy Girl, maybe. Maybe, I'll say Unhappy Girl. Maybe number three, I'll put Strange Days. Number four, I'll probably put People Are Strange. But I'll try to see what should I do. If I do like an album ranking, like the songs. But I don't know what should I do, like rank like the least to favorite. I don't know which one should I rank, like the last songs. But anyway, that was my album review of the Doors' Strange Days album. What did you think about this album? Did you like it at first, or didn't really like the song? You're like, it's okay. But when you took a lot of when you give this album a chance, like probably like 5 or 6 listens, did you loved it a lot? Because I love this album a lot. I think all of the songs are easily one of my favorites. I don't know, something about the Doors. I guess it's because of how underrated the Doors are. Because not a lot of people are very familiar with the Doors. And not a lot of people are the biggest fan of the Doors. I don't really see anyone or even met anyone who are the biggest Doors fans. Because technically, I'm starting to become a bigger fan of the Doors than before. Because the first album I've ever heard from the Doors, which was the Doors album, and this album was second. And of course, like I'm just trying to follow, their albums that they make first to last, before the breakup, But this album, I recommend it to anyone who never listened to this album. I recommend it to anyone who never heard of this album, even if you are very familiar with some of the songs. But if you, because this is a CD, I don't have it. Well, I'm gonna buy this on vinyl, pretty much. Well, not just trying to show you, but like, because this CD, I don't know, for some reason, I guess it's because because I don't know, the CD I have is kind of broken because it doesn't really work when I like for two songs. I don't know. That's just my personal what's going on. Like one of the songs keeps skipping. I guess it's because of how broken the CD is. And yes, I got this on eBay, by the way. But I'm gonna buy it on vinyl so it doesn't have to skip. But yeah, this one's on very good condition, by the way. Sometimes very good condition, it can be good, or sometimes it cannot be good, stuff like that. But yeah, this album, I recommend it. If you don't know nothing about the album or never heard of some of the songs on this album, I recommend you to listen to this album all the way through. Sure, it can be hard to know how the music's go, but trust me, if you listen to the songs like 5 or 6 times, you'll love this album. You'll love it a lot. Cause I thought this album was okay at first, but then I gave it a chance and I loved it a lot. This is easily one of my favorite albums from The Doors, especially because even though if I'm trying to work on because after this I'm gonna do like another album review after I post this video. I'm gonna do another album review again from The Doors, and it is Waiting for the Sun. And this is the third album from The Doors. Fun. You know what? Yeah, I'll say it right now. Fun fact that Waiting for the Sun. Weird part is that like Waiting for the Sun. It's not the song. It's not on the album, which was weird. But like it's appeared in Morrison Hotel album, which was kind of weird. But yeah, stuff like that. I don't really. It's pretty complicated to talk about it. But overall, I love this album. This is one of my favorite albums from The Doors. I don't know. I guess because this album was trying to be a little darker. I guess that's why I loved it a lot. Maybe I could be wrong. I mean, because the songs are really stuck in my head when I listen to it too. So, yeah, yeah. If you guys and girls enjoy my album review of The Doors' Strange Days have found us. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends or family. And if you want to get this album for yourself to listen to it all the way through, I recommend you to do so. I'm not saying you have to, but I recommend it if you have never listened to the album or even heard about it. But there is one song that people are familiar with, which is "People Are Strange," because a lot of people are familiar with like "Light My Fire," "People Are Strange," stuff like that, and "Hello, I Love You" song, stuff like that. But yeah, not really. So that's it, pretty much. This is the end. You know what? I should do that as my outro. I should do that as my outro, just referencing The Doors. This is the end. But anyway, my social media are in the description if you want to follow me there. And this is the end. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Change the world. And also, peace and love. Okay, my apologies about my apologies. That fun fact I wanted to tell you that this guy, if you can see right here, like you see that guy playing with the trumpet, he's actually a taxi driver. And the photo, like the photography asked him to be in the picture, and he paid him, I think it was $10 for 1967 that year for that. And yeah, and by the way, the juggler right there, as you can see here, he's not actually a juggler. He had a tough times trying to make it like a perfect juggle for a picture. So I wonder how many pictures they had to took for that shot. I don't know. But overall, all of them are just like the little kid. He's just so goofy. I love him. And that big guy are, but like pretty much all of them are basically did really well. Especially the acrobat too. He did pretty well too. That's basically the fun fact about the picture of the album cover. Sorry. And if you can see in this right here, that little kid, I think that's his twin actually. That's his twin brother, I believe, which is actually a fun fact. But overall, I have nothing to say at this moment. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.